Oh, right. Quaid, Max, Rob, hope you guys are doing good. This game got any update? No, we're good. Good, yeah, doing alright. Glad you guys are good. Blade, Jimbo, hope you guys are good. You forgot to put out stream? Did I? What's that? Oh, yeah, I did. Whoops. There we go. Okay. It's very pretty here in Somerset, but I need to get out of here. I wasn't supposed to be here. But you finish up the quest I was on. Oh, there's never quest. Is that Griffin? What the hell? Yes.
Hail, mighty warrior!
What's up?
Hail, weary traveler! Seek ye the torchlit halls of Sovngarde? You will not find them here, alas! Naught but puny elves and snow-backed wizards dwell in this place. I am bound for the Whalebone Bridge, and soon's mighty challenge. Join me!
Why are you talking like a Nord?
Confused? Bah! You sound like that scrawny mage Erudil. My course is plain. I must make my way to the dwelling place of my honored ancestors, to bathe my beard in mead and sing the shield-pain song of battle. Make way, or taste sky-forged steel.
Where can I find this elf?
You would have words with that thin-legged sorcerer? Fine! You will find him in the courtyard of the gaudy elf hall up the hill. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an adventure to return to.
I... Fucking crackhead. Yeah, I'm just huge, I imagine. Oh, is that what happened? Rob? Wait. A week before? But they found them at the same time. Didn't they? That makes things all the more weird. He had dementia. Ah, fuck. But I remember hearing that their dog died too. Was that not true? Or did the dog die because he didn't remember to feed it? Or like... That just sounds like a whole fucked up situation. Because I thought when I heard that initially, I figured it was carbon monoxide poisoning. Guessing that too? Christ, that's just unbelievably fucked up. Isla, how are you?
Oh, put the book away, Paradon. You're sucking the fun out of this whole affair.
Could you keep it down? At least one of us should know about giant salamanders before we face one.
How do I get there? Is it that way or is it this way? No, it's that way. Okay, yeah, doing alright. Wow. This place is almost too pretty. There's gotta be something fucking grim going on here. Darkseid, how are you? Of course, it's another mission. There's probably a bunch of missions in there.
I'm desperate.
Let's get that. Yite.
Help out a poor soul. Help out a poor soul.
I'm sorry, lady. The game mechanics won't let me. Going, sorry, you? Yeah, doing good.
Honestly, I think she plans to do something rash. She might even attack. Ah, another newcomer. Delightful. What exactly can I do for you?
Said something about the guards being attacked?
What keen ears you have. You heard us discussing a private matter from way over there? Impressive. Perhaps you can put that inquisitive nature to good use. A newcomer, much like you, is stirring up trouble here in Lilandril.
What's the problem?
A member of the Mages Guild murdered a sapiarch.
Whoa.
But now the murderer's friend is railing against the conviction. Loudly. Talk some sense into her, would you? She might listen to another guest. You'll find her outside the Fighters Guild.
I'll do my best. What's this? Fire the proxy queen and divine persecution. The following mandate is for all visitors. Visitor possesses combat skills. All newcomers.
Don't start any trouble.
I'm not. I'm trying to get in and get out. This place is pretty, but I got business elsewhere. More urgent business.
Lightning crashed upon the sea, wind howled with the swells. I strained to reach her glistening hand, but in
Yo.
the depths she fell.
Who in oblivion are you? I left explicit instructions with the manager of this establishment that I was not to be disturbed under any circumstances.
So you don't want this heart?
Let's keep our voice down, shall we?
Uh-huh.
So, the Hulkind disappoints once again. How utterly expected. As the one who delivered my parcel, I suspect you'll want the reward. Have it, and be off with you. I'm
Okay.
astonished the Hulkind refused to complete this task himself. I'm sure honest work isn't easy to come by for one of his status.
He had other obligations.
Something more important than the obligation he had to me. Hulkins have no sense of honor. It comes with being raised without a family, you know. That's why no one trusts them.
What does that have to do with anything?
Of course, an femme such as yourself wouldn't understand.
The fuck
A
did you just
family
call me?
sets expectations. Here in Somerset, all we do is for our family's honor. There's no hope for someone who doesn't have even that to guide them.
Are you really gonna eat an Indic heart?
You do not, cannot understand the painstaking preparation, the ritual consumption, and the artful flavors of an Indrik heart. It is a delicacy fit for only the finest gourmets. The question itself betrays your unworthiness for such pleasures.
Alright, you're making me want to kill myself, so I'm getting out of here. Allegedly quit, yeah.
Spare any coins?
What?
Is there a boat over here? I know where there was a boat. Back where I started. But where was that? Is that here? Oh, it's right here. Let's go there. If that's true, though, trying to pick a shoot fight with Shayna Baszler is a hell of a fucking strategy. Does seem very interesting timing, though, that the story just so happened to come out right when she came back. Thought Shayna had sleeper on too tight, and that she had tap out when she wasn't. I mean, that could have been it. She definitely did tap
My
out.
ship is ready to sail. Looking to go on a voyage?
That's interesting, Rob.
Sure thing, but I'll warn you. Somerset has a way of calling you back.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Now, I can take you to the
Suspicious,
capital
yeah.
of an alliance. Which one would you like to head to?
Mournhold. Back to Deshaun again. You're fighting her right now. Heyo.
Well, well, if it isn't the hero of the pact. Glad you made it.
Have we met?
I'm the leader of the Hidden Armigers. If you've heard of us, we haven't been doing our jobs. The Armigers do the pact's dirty work. Sometimes that involves agents from the Morag Tong and other secret organizations, like Naryu here.
Ticket 25's out? Sorta. It's out for those that pre-ordered. I think the public release is next week. Why do you need an assassin?
She owes me a favor. It's a long series of stories we don't have time for. She saved my brother. I saved her life. We're back and forth. That's it for story time. You're here about Varna's Galarian?
Yeah.
That crazy Altman wants to organize a secret meeting of the Alliance leaders in neutral territory. He'll be here any minute, so I'll let him give you the details. But don't worry, the Armigers will do our part.
What's your part?
Little details.
Details.
Making sure the right agents are in the right places. Protecting pact interests. That sort of thing. I could tell you more, but then Naryu would want to kill you. Or maybe just cut on you a little.
Right.
Turns out I'm glad you came, Virion.
Oh.
I'm calling in that favor.
You mean you called me here without knowing if you needed me, Thrush? Ugh. What's the favor?
I need you to contact the other spy networks. The Eyes of the Queen of the Aldmeri Dominion and the Ring of Daggers in the Daggerfall Covenant.
Contact. You do me with the tips of my daggers. Repeatedly, right?
Yes.
No. This is a diplomacy thing. No killing.
Apologies for my
Waste
lateness.
of a favor, Thrush. Should have asked for something your lackeys couldn't do. We're even after this, you know.
I know, but this is important. Thanks, Naryu. I'll
Yeah,
even
2000
ride with you as far as Ordo.
They have 2,000 Stone
Let's
Gold in
go.
there, and they use the Alliance theme instead of the Disturb theme. Oof.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Champion. I've been consulting with Countess Hakruba of the Fighters Guild. Both of our guilds believe the time has come to take the fight to Cold Harbor. But this places us in a delicate political position.
What does that mean?
Trust, as always. The Alliance leaders will never agree to join forces. And if our guilds only work with one alliance, the other two will see it as a betrayal. For both guilds, our neutrality is our strength. We can't afford to take sides.
Is it really that dire?
The war in Cyrodiil has been long and bloody, and all three alliances are spread thinly. They can't commit resources to an assault on Cold Harbor without making themselves vulnerable. I want to bring all three leaders together, maybe cut a deal.
What do you need from me?
You're in a unique position. You can speak with authority, but you're not an alliance leader. You're respected, you have a reputation.
I do.
They may let you get a word in before they leap at each other's throats. In short, you're the perfect diplomat.
So you want me to speak to him?
I found the perfect meeting place. A neutral location far from disputed territories, an island called Sturk. I can get you an audience with each leader and provide magical transportation. You just need to convince them to travel to Sturk.
Okay.
That's all I ask. I'll open the portal. I think it's best that I travel with you and make introductions as a neutral party. That might make things easier.
Okay. Wee. They had it in 2K24. Oh, did they?
Greatly esteemed Queen Irene Arana Aldmeri, it is my great honor to present to you...
Varnus, you're so formal.
Nah.
I remember the patience and kindness you showed an awkward, freckled waif all those years ago on fair Somerset. You captured this child's heart then, and it remains with you to this day.
You warm an old man's heart, my queen. I remember well those halcyon days.
As do I, my old friend. Sorry about all these guards. I'm told they're necessary. These are dark days.
A wise precaution, my queen. My counsel would be no different. If you'll permit it,
I got
my
this going for-
companion would like to speak with you.
Ah, yes. Let me meet this hero I've heard so much about. It's not often the heroic deeds of one who by all rights should be considered a mortal enemy reach my ears. Come, let's talk. Varnus is a dear man. In many ways, he is family to me. Since he has given you his trust, I'm willing to set aside our differences. But under different circumstances, you and I would be sworn enemies.
My only sworn enemy is more like Ball.
Well spoken and point taken. To be perfectly honest, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to meet you. Your exploits are legendary.
You heard of me? I'm on level 45.
A true champion is like a stone cast upon the waters of history. The ripples it creates travel far and wide.
I'm honored.
Humility is a noble thing, but you must also remain strong and self-assured. A true champion is also history's pawn, and history is a cruel and unfeeling master. But enough philosophy. What did you wish to speak with me about?
Meeting on the island of Sturk to discuss an assault on Cold Harbor.
And you need all three of the Alliance leaders to attend this meeting. A bold suggestion. I like it. Very well. I make no promises with regards to the negotiations themselves, but I will attend. That much I promise.
Cool. That's one.
That went well, I think.
Yeah.
Shall we move on?
Where's next?
To Wayrest. Expect a certain level of formality. The court of High King Emmerich is often filled with scandalmongers and subversives. Therefore, protocol is the order of the day. Shall we?
Yeah.
Tell the lovely Donmer Naryu that she is very welcome to disguise herself as a serving girl and show off for this
Raz,
What the fuck?
inappropriate.
one. This one has no regrets.
What the fuck? Sean, how are you? Oh, you alright? Oh.
Esteemed High King Emmerich, I thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I would not presume to waste your time without good reason.
We've known each other for some time, Master Galerion. You aren't known for your capricious whims. Tell me, though, who is your companion?
Your Majesty, this is Skald King Yoren's personal representative, here to speak with you about the impending Cold Harbor crisis.
The Skald
West
King
motherfuckers.
sends his personal champion into his enemy's stronghold? Either he has a lot of faith in you, or he's trying to get you killed.
How are you doing, Sean?
I'm intrigued. Come, let us speak.
Pretty sure I was this guy's champion on my original playthrough. Doing good up here? Yeah, doing good.
It bellows legs, but you are a bold one. Even the bards of Wayrest sing of your exploits. I must confess, I had hoped to meet you one day. We sharpen our blades on the same whetstone, if you take my meaning.
Pause. It's an honor, I mean.
Tell me then, is it madness that drives you to barge in here like this? Or perhaps you're here to surrender on behalf of your people. If that's the case, I accept.
No, I'm here talking about Molag Bal.
That's a bit of a dreary subject, but I prefer that over some angry line like, "I've come here to kill you, Your Majesty." I'm glad you didn't say that. So you want to talk about everyone's favorite Daedric prince, then? What of him?
His influence grows. It's time we take the fight to his realm.
Ha! I'm sorry. I think I must have misheard you. For a moment, I thought you were saying you wanted to battle a Daedric prince.
Yes.
That would be especially funny if you wanted my help. So, what was it you really meant to say?
I'm not besmirch the Swiss because I have Swiss family. Fair enough. I propose the alliances meet on the island of Sturrock to discuss installing Cold Harbor.
That would be utter madness. But I do like the thought of seeing that next to my name in the history books. All right. If Irene and Yoren agree to attend, I'll be there. If this is an assassination attempt, though, I'm taking you with me.
Good luck.
Give my best.
I
to
didn't think it
Thrush.
possible.
Tell him I hope
Well
he
done!
finds
We must return and begin the preparations.
Let go.
We have much to do. Come.
Daria, just so you know, I already knew that.
Oh, I love to mingle, Your Majesty. I'm gonna mingle their heads right off their necks one of these days.
Hey. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All three leaders have agreed to join us on Sturk. Now comes the tricky part.
That wasn't the tricky part?
Individually, the leaders are rational, even reasonable. But get them together and, well, you'll see soon enough.
Oh, I bet. I saw Quaid, yeah.
Everything's been prepared. Are you ready to travel to the summit?
Yep.
Then, with your permission, I'll open the portal to Sturk. May Auriel's hand guide us all.
Open that bitch up.
The word has been given.
A moment, please. I'll wait for you on the other side.
Okay.
Our representative, Captain Alfari,
I don't
is
care.
in charge of security on Sturk.
25k matches? Holy fuck. I'm still mad about him showing up in Nitro.
Welcome to the island of Sturk. Representatives from all three alliances are gathering at the meeting place. It's just up ahead, through the ruins.
Have the leaders arrived?
I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any
You have
moment.
none?
After all the bloodshed in Cyrodiil, I fear the leaders won't be quick to trust one another. Perhaps you can help them see the wisdom in cooperation.
Okay.
I don't envy you the task. We've already assembled quite a team of experts for the Cold Harbor invasion itself. I'll try to introduce you to some of them on the way to the meeting. Lead on. 2 kings and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you.
Third.
Look! It's Lady Laurent!
Hello.
Careful with that, you clumsy fool. Do hurry it up. We're missing everything.
I never weary of your charms, Lady Laurent.
Vanus Galarian as I live and breathe.
Whoa.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
We are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant. Stibbins, haven't you finished tying those bags yet? Oh, you really are hopeless.
Farewell, milady. We must dash. We're expected at the summit.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wonderful. It's Tellinger. Here's Tellinger, the artificer himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Goddamn.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by, won't you?
Damn.
I don't have the time or the energy, Tellinger, so I'll bid you good day. The captain in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
You're really hyped up about this.
High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
And me.
We must put aside our differences and work
Big
together,
ass
or this
Jeff.
assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial City.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female.
Ooh.
I fear for Tamriel's future if either of
All right,
you were to
Jabba.
sit upon the ruby throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools,
Bruh.
both of you.
Come back here.
What a mess. Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my lion guard.
Why he running? What? The fuck? Why did he just book it?
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately.
What's up, Chet? I'm gonna make them say a reason.
Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Cold Harbor. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected.
The guilds can lead the attack, but only if all three leaders agree.
An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it. Why don't you visit each of them in their camps? See if you can reason with them individually.
Okay. Names town not being used, including Abaddon, Zack Knight. Well, Zack Knight is Thorea's brother. Nick Conforto is a big guy. And Abaddon's a zombie girl. Shame they never use her. They literally only like bring her back around Halloween and that's it. She'd be good for TNA.
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
Is Fire's Guild any different?
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. What do you think?
Would they be willing to invade Cold Harbor?
Willing and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact. The alliances will only tolerate our presence in their realms if we remain neutral. Unless all three alliance leaders consent to it, our hands are bound.
Apparently Phoenix debut date is March 31st. According to who?
Your Scald King has all the patience of a bullet mating season. This is a negotiating table, not a battlefield. Can't you talk some sense into that thick head of his?
I have a suggestion.
That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest?
Send the guilds in.
I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few, and Molag Baal's followers are legion.
But they have considerable experience fighting Daedra.
Arkay's beard, you're a bold one. But you may be right. If you can convince the barbarian and the child queen to agree, I'll consider it.
PW Insider? Alright, well that's a better source than most.
Yoren is being stubborn out of spite. He's your king. Can't you reason with him?
There's an alternative.
Is there? What did you have in mind?
Send the guilds.
Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Cold Harbor to fully understand what they'd be up against.
Do you want history to remember you as the queen who surrendered?
Don't presume to think you can intimidate me. History will remember me as a bold and decisive leader who cared about her people. But you do have a point.
Well, I mean, dialogue
If
option
you can
works,
convince
so...
the others, we'll try your plan. Now, leave me in peace.
Turns out I can't intimidate you. Bitch.
I tried, but these thick-skulled bastards will not see reason.
3 weeks before Mania? Yeah, I mean, I guess that only makes sense if him and Penta get a tag title match at Mania. I mean, if they're going to debut him before Mania, then he'll probably be on it. Especially since they're probably holding Aleister Black off until after. We need to cooperate.
But what about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact will be vastly outnumbered there.
What if we send in the guilds?
Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance.
They have experience, though. This might be our best chance.
You make some sense after all. I will support this foolish plan if you can convince the other leaders.
I already did.
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse?
They're considering an idea, but are not convinced.
I hope they come to their senses soon. We're going to lose the element of surprise.
They don't trust each other.
With very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement that... Does the air feel strange to you? That's odd. All of a sudden it feels like a storm is approaching.
What's wrong?
I have an ill feeling about this.
No.
He has arrived. I can't.
Caldian! What's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
Uh-oh.
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Molag Bal!
Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back! How amusing! And yet, so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Fucking hell! What the... What in the Dark Souls boss are you? Is this Monster High? I hope not. Runs over 40 FPS, true. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, they probably didn't think they were going to get Phoenix this quick. It's on Kima. Her monster. I'm not even sure Monster Hunter is on Kima. Everyone it had a lot of launch issues. Yike.
This is all they send to kill me. Truly?
Indeed. What the hell did you get? Whoa. Oh fuck, King's down. Guy.
Curse that Molag Bal.
Cool, those all three of them gave me 5 fighter skill points.
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful by the day.
I must act quickly.
Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him.
Can you open a portal?
Yes, at the Iliad Well at the center of the island.
Perhaps it's to convince them to cooperate.
After that terrible display of power, I don't think they have much choice. Honored leaders, you have seen the face of our enemy! Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Cold Harbor!
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Cold Harbor.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Hakruba, gather the surviving members
Got
of
him.
both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanus.
The time has come, champion.
Bet.
Let's
Big gun for Lost of Woods. This was the Wiki Digitally. Initially, station saying we care live through. We had programs speculating on Richard Nixon's resignation 2 days after he resigned. Oof.
Stendarr, protect us all. We're as ready as we shall ever be.
Is this everyone?
Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for.
We have like 4
But
people.
Now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into Cold Harbor undetected.
Alright.
It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Cold Harbor. Be on your guard, my friend.
Oh, okay. No, we have. Okay, we gotta go. This is not bad. This is not bad. It's not a bad group. I should be fine. Into oblivion we go.
Hello, what's this?
Hello.
Survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good.
John Cleese? Where is everyone?
rotten luck. They arrived in Cold Harbor, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molong Ball's defenses. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. There's a good chap.
Sounds exactly like him.
Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it.
What's across the bridge?
What bridge? Is there a bridge? Tricky things, bridges. Tend to have all kinds of hideous creatures.
It is, well.
Except that one over there. That one leads to the Hollow City.
No, there you go. A Hollow City?
Dreadfully dull place, and a real eyesore if you ask me, but I suppose it's where you want to start your quest. Quest! What a simply fabulous word. Quest. 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 I just love how it rolls off the tongue.
Right, I'll go to Hollow City.
Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it.
Where am I? Exactly.
Welcome to the beautiful gardens of Cold Harbor. Do have a look around. Lovely day for it. Soak up the ambiance, the grandeur, the wonder of it all.
Tell me more about yourself.
I have the oddest feeling we've discussed this before, or did I already mention that? No matter. I am Sir Cadwell, the Undaunted, Knight of the Court of Cold Harbor, champion of chivalry, defender of the defenseless, shepherd to the soul-shriven.
Are you insane?
Sane? That's in the north, isn't it? I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Mentioned a bridge.
Did I? I don't recall that, but there is a bridge just ahead. Leads to the city. Rather a drab, empty place at present, but a little paint, a potted plant or two. And honestly, it's not as if you've got a lot of choices right now, so off you go.
What exactly are you talking about?
Am I not speaking the common tongue of Nern? I was once fluent, but time does get on, doesn't it? I'm sorry, I forgot the question, though I'm quite sure I already answered it. You really should pay more attention.
Fuck you, man. Into oblivion we go. Doesn't look good. That's gotta be the bridge. You mentioned a bridge. Funny enough, my sword does oblivion damage. Oh, it's got a lot of charge. Don't know if it'd be less or more effective here. Okay, we're in the right place. Friend or foe? Oh. Hello?
Very few would dare to enter the Prince of Murder's realm of their own choosing. Your action consists of equal parts bravery and stupidity. I think in this case, that's exactly what we need. We've been waiting for you, Planewalker.
Saturday's main event at Battleground Raw NXT at the Ewing Center, Tampa, Florida. 4 shows, 4 consecutive days. 10K capacity. Oh, okay. I mean, they should sell it Raw for that pretty easy, but that is, they're getting use out of that building. I'll tell you what. Who are you?
You may refer to me as the groundskeeper, one of the few survivors that remain. I tend to this city. The magic that protects these walls and keeps us safe requires constant nurturing and the utmost care.
That's got a combo deal, yeah, for real. Where are we?
The city's original name no longer matters. Now it is a hollow city, waiting to be filled. A perfect place to begin an assault on Molag Bal. This city can be your armor against the hazards of Cold Harbor. It just needs life to return it to glory.
And this is where I'm supposed to gather my army?
It could be. There is no safer place in Cold Harbor, for Molag Bal's reach cannot extend into the Hollow City. That is what was intended, and that is the way it is. Please walk with me. Let me show you why this city will serve your needs.
Aye.
Watch and listen. While I could explain things to you, it will be better to simply show you. The history of the city permeates these streets, and with a bit of magic, I can reveal it to you. Now come, let us walk.
Okay. Meanwhile, there's also a level almost 1400 here.
Long ago, this city existed in Nirn. It was alive and vibrant, and went by a different name.
Okay, they're not violent. Same weekends than they did. Oh well. Would that be double or nothing? I think that's the one in May.
Its people were devoted to Prince Meridia, the Radiant One. They lived in peace and assumed themselves safe from any dangers. But Meridia has enemies, such as the despicable Molag Bal. The Prince of Murder sent minions from Cold Harbor to destroy her beloved city.
Prince of Murder is a pretty sweet name, I'm not gonna lie. Double or nothing's on 25th.
The city's defenders did what they could, but they were no match for Molag Bal's forces. Everyone outside the walls was slaughtered, but the warriors and mages managed to seal the gates to protect those huddled within.
Put it up against Battleground.
As fortune would have it, the Ayleid King Lalorian Dinar was visiting the city. A skilled warrior and tactician, he quickly took command of the city's defenses. The Ayleid King single-handedly protected one of the gates. As he fought, he prayed for assistance, and his prayers were answered. Meridia felt compassion for her followers, but she also saw an opportunity. Molag Bal's open portal worked both ways. The time had come to take the battle to Cold Harbor.
Turning around. Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Meridia warded the city and pushed it into Cold Harbor.
What the hell?
The city arrived intact, but many of its inhabitants were either killed or scattered by this realm's protective spells.
The fuck was that?
Even the Ayleid King was captured. Still, Meridia had accomplished the impossible. She stabbed a dagger into Molag Bal's side. A portion of her realm was in his domain, and he could not touch it. The survivors lost faith, however. One by one, they left the safe confines of the city to try to return to Nirn. They were foolish, and they paid the price for rejecting Meridia's edicts. Meridia foresaw a day when an opportunity would arise. An overconfident Molag Bal. Champions from another plane. On that day, this city would become the focal point for the assault against the Lord of Schemes.
He do be scheming.
I say that the day has finally arrived. The great mage, Vana Scalarian, the Ayleid king, and you, our last best hope. You must gather your allies and bring them here. This city shall serve you well against Molag Bal. Know that every choice you make in Cold Harbor will have an effect on the Hollow City. It shall be reborn with every person you save, forged into a weapon by your own hands.
And what's your role in all this?
I am your advisor. We both wish to stop Molag Bal's machinations.
Machinations?
I offer you what help I can. The Hollow City awaits you and your allies. Use it wisely, and it shall not fail you.
What's the next step?
You must gather those who were lost. King Dinar and Vana Scalarian have vital roles to play, and they must be at your side. Rescue your missing companions. Return the Hollow City to its former glory, and we can begin the assault on Molag Bal.
Okay.
You shall require more than just the king and the mage, of course, but they are as good a starting point as any. Others in this realm, allies current and soon to be, all have important parts to play in this endeavor.
Which others?
As you seek out the mage and the king, I'm sure you shall meet others who require your aid.
I'm sure you'll get some side missions.
Look for those you trust and who would be willing to join us here.
Where do I find the mage and the king?
Go west, beyond the Moonless Walk. There you shall find the Ayleid king, held within a tower of darkness. Vanus the mage is somewhere in the eastern plain. His exact location is hidden from me.
Okay.
I recommend heading west first to find the Ayleid king, but the choice is yours. If you wish to free King Dinar, you must recover the lights of Meridia. The lights have the power to unlock his prison of darkness.
What are they?
Originally, the lights were a gift from Meridia. Power that protected the city and made life easier for its inhabitants. When she pushed the city into Cold Harbor, she filled the lights with even more of her divine power.
And how would I use them?
King Dinar is trapped within a tower of darkness, bound by shadows and dark magic. Meridia's lights can unravel those bonds. Without them, you won't be able to set the Ayleid king free.
Where can I find him?
As you no doubt noticed, Molag Bal's realm has its own defenses. Things that teleport onto this plane tend to get scattered. As were your allies. As were the lights.
All of the lights?
They could be anywhere, but most likely, they are guarded by Molag Bal's forces.
You have anything way more precise than that?
Rumors only, I'm afraid.
Damn it.
I have heard tales of a strange prison to the northwest. A tower that is not a tower, that guards one of the lights. And others whisper of a vile laboratory to the southeast that distorts the purity of Meridia's light.
All right, man. Can't use that door right now. city's huge. Oh no, this is the whole area. I can buy a house here? Why the fuck would I want to buy a house in Oblivion? Never League One Club getting their own show? Who's that? Cambridge United on CBS? Whoa.
Yes, my vision dream speaks true. You are the one my mistress seeks.
Right.
Hear ye and be inspired. I have heard the word of the Dread Lady, and those words have led me to you. I bring you greetings and a message from my lovely and powerful mistress. Prepare to be enlightened.
Okay.
Well, the greeting is actually from me.
Right.
My mistress isn't big on the niceties of social interaction. The message, however, is definitely meant for you. You look just like the person she showed me in my vision dream.
Yeah, you had a vision dream about me?
Relax, it was a perfectly innocent vision dream.
Uh-huh.
An image in my head so I'd recognize you, you understand.
Right.
She ordered me to deliver a letter. The one over there on that table, actually. May the blessings of the Dread Lady be upon you, chosen mortal.
Okay.
My mistress's letter waits over there. I had to put it down. For some reason, carrying it all this way made my skin itch and my head tingle, and not in a good way.
Oh.
Only you can read it, or so the Dread Lady informed me.
You tell me more about the Dread Lady?
I am too lowly to speak of my mistress in anything more than euphemisms and hushed tones. She is the darkness and the dead of night, the arcane fire burning in oblivion. I am but her humble prophet. If you want to know more, then read the letter.
You're in a cult, aren't you?
I am a prophet, charged with carrying the words of the Dread Lady herself. Cultist, however, is an insulting term. I am a true believer, a faithful servant of, well, of an entity I'd rather not mention in a public space. Makes the locals nervous.
So you're in a cult. Got it. I'm Lambert, the Dremora outcast sometimes takes interest in insignificant things. Perhaps we have met, perhaps not. Not hard to tell the difference between individuals where you mortals are concerned. Regardless, there exists a sect dedicated to advancing the agenda of the Prince of Destruction and Ambition, Murphurst Dagon. I have decided to look into their activities, but certain obstacles have been thrown in my path that require a mortal's touch. Magic I infused within these words will, as you reach in the message, mark a location upon your map. Meet me there, little mortal. Never commands it. My messenger has secured a cart to take you to destination. Not that I care, but the fate of your world may depend on what we do next. A prologue quest. Ah. Well, I don't know if I want to do that right now. This is where I came in, I think. So what if I went this way? I think we just need to explore a bit on this one. Yai.
This one and his beloved mate sought shelter, but there was none to be found. Urnabi, she didn't make it. Now I lack the will to go on. Our children will grow up without parents. They will be poor and destitute, and probably die young and alone.
How'd you end up here?
This one and his mate, we lost our way one night. We followed a light in the forest and wound up in this depressing place. We took shelter in a cave to the northeast, but that didn't work out so well. Especially not for poor Ernabi.
What happened?
We were attacked by Nilokilo and his monsters as soon as we set foot in the cave. This one and poor Ernabi fought our way out and eventually escaped into the wastes.
How did she die?
This one's beloved Ernabi was wounded in the escape. She died before we could reach safety and find a healer. This one's claws will never be sharp again.
Sorry, homie. Oh, I see. I think this is the way you wanted me to go. Right, so we would go out this way. Can I use this door? No. How about that one? Okay, I can use the switch on. That's good. Oh, are these waters safe? Yeah. Hello there. What is this? Somewhere I can go in. Somebody over here. Groundskeeper did tell me to look for the homies. Tower of Lies.
This is just terrible. What should I do? I can do this. I really can. All I have to do is... Oh, who am I kidding? I can't do this. There is no way. Why did I ever think I could make it in the Fighters Guild?
What are you doing out here?
Trying to figure out my next move. I'm with the Fighters Guild.
So am I.
We were attacked by Daedra. They captured my companions, took them into that prison down there. I'm just a scout. I can't fight Daedra, but I bet you could.
Hell yeah, I could. How do you get in this prison?
There was a portal. The Daedra used it, but it disappeared. Near as I can figure, the only way in now is to jump down into the water. If you're brave enough to take the leap, look for Scordo. Big orc fellow. He always knows what to do.
Hey.
What I wouldn't do to be in a nice, safe place. A tavern somewhere, maybe. Warm, pint of ale, some good company. Instead, I'm in Cold Harbor. If Molag Bal's minions don't kill me, Scordo surely will.
What else can you tell me?
The Daedra called it the Tower of Lies. I scouted around, looking for stairs or even some sort of secret entrance, but no such luck. The water looks pretty deep, though. Should be as safe as a walk in the park.
Who is Scordo again?
Scordo knows everything and he's tough as nails. Captains Isleram and Durak may be in charge, but Scordo
45K.
keeps our unit running
200.
smoothly.
Oof. Good night, Rob.
I suggest you talk to him before you do anything else down there.
Do you know what I call this hole in the ground tower lies?
I assumed Molag Bal was trying to be funny. It's really just a deep pit, so the tower is a lie. Get it? A lie. No?
I get it.
Neither did I. But maybe there used to be a tower here once. That probably makes more sense.
What's your role in the Fighters Guild?
I'm a wood elf. I'm not a frontline soldier, if that's what you're getting at. If I have to fight, I prefer to do it from a distance. Anyway, jump off here and you should be fine. I really appreciate the help.
How'd you avoid getting captured?
There was a lot of yelling, fighting, movement. I'm smaller than a lot of the fighters, good at sticking to the shadows, so I hid. I'm not proud of it, but at least I can still help them. Or rather, I can get someone like you to help them.
Alright, I'm afraid this guy might be the lie. Tally ho! Ooh. Whoa! Jesus! Blade, thank you for gifting 5 subs to Kevin, 2 girls, Naismith, Bearded Ghost, and Elysium. I appreciate it, bud. Choo-choo indeed. Scam train indeed. Thank you for that.
Did you really just leap down into this slime pit? You're either remarkably brave or really stupid. I guess a little of both.
Gwiller sent me to help.
Of course he did, the skinny weakling. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be in this mess. A Dremora mage runs the place. Clouds,
Been a while,
minds,
quit being number 1's bothering me.
wills. I can't get my soldiers organized.
So how can I help?
Oh, the fat bastard Ogrims dragged away my friends. We joined the guild together. It ain't right them getting tortured by Ogrims. You rescue Sinfrey, Borgath, and Vikord. I'll find Overseer Aruz, and then you and me can deal with him permanently.
Alright, I have some more questions though.
Of course you do. Just make it quick.
What did I make you do here?
Me? Not much. No one pushes Scordo around. But the others? They chip away at rocks until they drop and get tormented by Ogrims. Some even have their souls yanked out. Turns them into empty husks. I wouldn't wish that fate on an elf.
Why haven't you tried to escape?
We tried, but... well, this place is strange. Most of us just gave up, lost our will to resist. Doesn't affect everyone the same way, but it does make it hard to organize. Maybe if you shake things up a bit, we can snap out of this. Maybe.
Are all these prisoners from Fighters Guild?
What do I look like? The social committee? There's a bunch of prisoners down here from all over the place. There's even a Dremora. Probably pissed off Molag Bal. But I don't really know, and I don't really care.
Is she a prisoner?
Well, she isn't a guard, but if she's a prisoner, the Ogrims
Got an
certainly
Azkaban
don't
or
give
nice?
her any grief. To tell the truth, I'm curious about her myself. I've noticed she's been watching you since you dropped in on this little party.
How's tough guy like you get captured?
Wasn't just me. A whole group of us got caught by the Daedra. We teleported into Cold Harbor to take the fight to Molag Bal, but that didn't work out so good. We're down here, our captains are upstairs, and we're all up to our necks in Ogrim dung. What do I look like?
Anything else you can tell me?
Isn't a guard. It's a prison pit. Aoifre's the Unraveler runs the place. He loves the sound of his own voice. They split us up. Some of us are down here, but our captains, Isleram and Arak, they're upstairs. A locked passage keeps us apart.
Right.
Stay out of the way of the ogres. They hit hard.
Not hard enough. Yo.
I find your antics to be quite enticing, little mortal.
You look familiar.
Really? Most mortals look alike to me. Plus, there's that smell. The odor of warm blood and quiet desperation. Mildly unpleasant, if you don't mind me saying so. Ah, wait a moment. I do remember you.
I helped you, apparently.
I assure you, contrary to the way this looks, imprisonment is not my usual situation. But before you get any ideas in that mortal little head of yours, I do not need your help this time.
I'm trying to help with the Fighters Guild.
How fortunate for you. I shall enjoy observing how you go about accomplishing that particular miracle.
6,000 Hall of Fame points of 100. Damn. Yo, you alright? Oh. Hasn't been dead very long. Damn. Hype train success. Choo-choo, you got that one? I got this one. I have spam buttons for you guys now. That one looks alive. Yo.
Scordo sent you, didn't he? Thank Tall Papa.
Tall Papa?
Let me just grab a weapon before I go to meet Scordo at the rendezvous. Maybe I'll take out an Ogrim or two on my way.
I shall do the same. How good's that sword? Eh. I'm using their points to level the character up so mine impact grip.
Not fear. Your beating shall commence shortly.
Uh-oh. How many fighter skill points do I have now? Uh, 41 of 560. Guy.
Skordo set up a rendezvous point in the north part of the pit. I'll see you there.
Oh, bro, respawn. Probably up here. No, this doesn't lead to anywhere. There we go.
How did it go? Are my companions safe?
Borgriff didn't make it, but the other two did.
Damn. Orgath was a good soldier and a good friend. Thanks for helping the others, though. I've been watching for Overseer Oruz, but he hasn't come out of his chambers yet. We need to get his key.
For what purpose?
The key opens the passage to the next level. That's where they took Captain Isleram and Captain Arak. If there's a way out of this Ogrim dung pit, it's up there. Once you get the key, you need to head upstairs and find Captain Isleram.
Okay.
Hey, Oruz! I owe you one! For Borgath!
That shit hurt him. You gonna actually help me, homie?
Grab the key. It's in that chest over there. I'll go back and check on the others. Meet me by the passage door.
Got it.
What do you want?
The smell of fear and a mortal's pain bring joy to my blackened heart.
Oh. Right, we're in. stuck on a wall. I'm dealing with multiple of these guys in crowded hallways. Fuck that. I need the points though, so I'm not necessarily playing. Probably unlock the last part of the Fighter's Guild quest line by the time I get out of here. Another one. Quite the lead up. Okay. Gave me 9 mana overall.
Ah, mortal. You are a curious creature.
What are you doing up here?
You don't really expect me to answer that, do you, little mortal? Needless to say, it amuses me to bide my time here and observe your plight. No need to concern yourself about my safety, though, for the lesser Daedra will not harm me.
You know where I can find the captains?
Oh, yes! Watching them has been very entertaining. They struggle in a web they cannot see, and it makes me laugh. You mortals. So easy to manipulate and so much fun to play with.
So this is your doing?
No, little mortal, I am neither your jailer nor your tormentor. I am merely a disinterested observer who finds some tiny enjoyment in your predicament.
Why do you care?
Even if I cared to explain myself to you, I doubt that you would understand. The politics of Oblivion are much too convoluted for your primitive mortal mind to comprehend.
I bet. Can you help me?
I will not hinder you, dear mortal. Consider that to be help enough for now.
Uh-huh.
Know this, however. The exit from this place is currently unavailable. I suspect you will rectify that in the very near future.
Right. Bitch.
Rejoice to know, Bang Karai. Spies. There are spies everywhere, and assassins.
Where does that mean to find you?
Scordo. He could be one of Oroc's assassins. You could be one of her spies. Never trust an orc or a spy. Blessed Lecky. I just don't know who or what to believe anymore. This place is getting to me. To all of us.
I'm not a spy, I'm trying to help you.
That's what any competent spy would say.
God damn it.
Wouldn't hurt to prove you're not an illusion. Or a spy. Tell you what. My sword is back there with the Ogrims that attacked us. You get my sword for me and we'll talk. Meet me near Oroc's camp.
I have some questions.
This place, it does things to your mind. Oroc's gone mad. Says I killed her second in command. She attacked us and ran off. Now she has her own camp to the west, and she keeps sending spies and assassins to kill me.
You talked to her?
Before this place made her crazy, Urok was a good friend. Now, I need to get Urok back on board, or get her out of the way. Then I can get everyone out of here. I'll head over and talk to her again.
What's so important about your sword?
It's my sword, and my father's
It's my
before.
sword.
I dropped it while fighting one of the Ogrims. If you aren't an illusion, you'll recover it for me. If you are an illusion, I figure you'll disappear and that will be the end of that.
How'd you wind up here?
The Dremora dragged us down here and split us up. Easier to maintain control, I'm sure. I know the Dremora are using mind tricks against us, but the constant torment gets to you. It wears you down. Makes it hard to think straight.
There we go. Oh, not far off. This guy will be $4.99. And that guy will be 500. Josh, how are you? Yep, only 59 more. Still have a good amount of charge. Yoink. I spent a little Velcro and I had to stop sliding on that. Cave in and buy my stats are grind. I guess it depends on how much patience you have. Tally ho! Alright.
What?
I crashed your game over.
And let your mind unhinge. For only madness brings peace in this dread realm.
Oh man, I guess I wasn't supposed to jump down there. These guys are too fat to chase me. My works better than 24. Yo.
I guess you weren't an illusion after all. Scordo also vouched for your existence. He doesn't vouch for anything, so you must have really impressed him.
Yeah, for trying some new food, wrote it for dinner. California officials urged residents to eat invasive Nutella. You know, I'm a pass. I got your sword.
I almost expected you to stab me with it, not hand it to me. Hard to trust anything in this place. But as you can see, we have a situation developing here. Auroch can barely refrain
It tastes
from
like rabbit or
us.
dark
We
turkey
need to
meat.
fix this now.
Make suggestions how we accomplish that?
Auroch says she can't stop the voices without her helmet. She said the eyes have it. I think she means the Watchers. Maybe the helmet will calm her down.
I'll find her helmet.
Thank you for doing this. Sinfei wanted to retrieve it herself. But to be honest, we're not at our best right now. None of us could survive a battle with a Watcher.
Yeah. Whoa. Kill. Yike. He's fine.
Break those rocks. Dig those ditches. Why? Because I want you to.
Yike.
This place, it does strange things to your mind.
Got your helmet.
How do I know you aren't just a distraction so Islerum can slip behind me and stab me in the back? Wait, this is my helm. So confused. But Islerum did kill my friend Ifriz.
He's trying to get one out of here. You should talk to him.
You killed Ifriz, Islerum. What else could there possibly be left to talk about?
Get a hold of yourself, Arak. Ifris isn't one of ours. He's the bastard that runs this place. You're being manipulated. Here's our roster. You won't find Ifris on it.
Let me see that. I'm sure I knew him. Didn't I?
We need to figure a way to get out of this tower of lies.
Who's that? Is that a Dremora?
Oh.
I grow weary of this situation. It's time to put an end to Ifriz's interference. You need to kill Ifriz. I need him dead. It seems we have a common goal to discuss.
Help from a Dremora? Why doesn't that reassure me?
I understand. Let me talk to her.
We share a common problem, little mortal. It only makes sense that we work together to solve it.
Why would you offer help now? You weren't interested before.
Do either of us have any other options? Ifriz created the barrier that blocks the way out of this prison. Eliminate Ifriz and the barrier collapses. But you must find Ifriz if you are going to kill him.
And you can direct me?
How sweet of you to ask. Ifriz hides behind illusions. I have removed them.
Sick.
He has something of mine. I want it back. Kill him and both our problems are solved. But hurry. He will soon discover his defenses are down and hide himself again.
Will you help me?
Ah, little mortal. I've already provided more help than you deserve. The rest, as they say, is up to you.
Right. Plus, he's a watcher first.
Weakling. But it would avail you.
Almost got the watcher. Fuck, he's right with my ass. Hey.
Mortal weakling.
reset.
But it would avail you nothing.
That's pretty decent.
You and I will meet again, I think. I look forward to seeing what trouble you get into next.
Alright. Yo.
By Malakath's bloody mace, I feel so much better. That unbearable cloud of fear and confusion has finally lifted. I assume that this is your doing?
Yeah, I killed Avers.
I figured. We started sending people through the portal as soon as the barrier collapsed. There's a city nearby. We saw it before we were captured. We're going to try to regroup there.
Should get out of here too.
Just making sure the stragglers get to the portal. By the way, you impress Scordo, which isn't an easy thing to do. Find him on the other side. He wants to talk to you.
Anything else?
Take a look at the crystal we discovered. Ioram thinks it may be one of the lights of Meridia the Mages Guild told us about. If it is, it could be invaluable to our efforts here.
More than you know. Fire it destroys Calgary Pet Crematorium. Task failed, so that's fucked up. Heyo.
You kept your head and did very well, my friend. The Fighters Guild owes you a debt. Before you go, you should take that crystal over there. I'm no scholar, but I bet it's a light of Meridia. That's probably why Ifris kept it behind the barrier.
Yeah, I need them. Yoink. That's crazy work, Darkseid.
You helped us get out of that terrible place. I won't forget that.
Glad you survived.
Could have just taken care of your own business in there and left us to our fate. But you didn't. I owe you. If that strange city over there has a tavern, the first drink's on me. And...
Scordo, you're free. By Ifri, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
If you had half a brain in your head, you'd run and hide.
I'm really sorry, Scordo. I didn't mean to cause so much trouble.
You led an army of Daedra right toward us. You ignorant, scatterbrained, sorry excuse for a wood elf
I'll never
weakling.
do anything like that again. I promise.
Bro, Ryan.
Thanks again for your help. Now, excuse me while I go find that good-for-nothing wood elf and introduce his backside to my very large boot.
Alright, you have fun with that. Ow. I hate this animation. I really try. Yeah, so I've seen they've taken down everywhere. It's too late though. People have undoubtedly downloaded it by now. Yeah, ice raids do not give me Fighter's Guild points. Oh! Hello?
You're alive. That's wonderful. Can we talk?
Hello?
You're a real live person, aren't you?
Yeah.
I thought I was all alone out here. I bet you came from that city over there. Could you help me, please?
Why can't I see for you?
I'm a projection, silly. My brother and I are part of the Mages Guild expedition.
Oh, good. I'm looking for you
Well,
guys.
freelancers, really. We got separated from the others as soon as we arrived in Cold Harbor. But we're not slacking off. We're investigating this old library.
What's the problem?
We drew straws and I wound up on watch duty. But when I saw Daedra seal the entrance, I found another way inside. To rescue my brother, you know. But now I'm trapped too. There's a lot of magical projection stuff in here. That's how I'm talking to you.
How can I help?
The Mages Guild gathered a team of the best dungeon delvers
Yeah,
from
LimeWire
across
still
the
exists,
three
never did I.
alliances. Members of the Undaunted, just in case they ran into any ruins or relics. My brother went into the old library with a couple of other treasure hunters.
And that's when Daedra showed up?
You got it. Look, my brother's the expert, but I think the Daedra are using the projection lenses to spy on the people trapped in the library. As long as the lenses are active, the doors won't open. I'm thinking sabotage is in order.
So I should destroy them?
That's my thought. I'll provide whatever help I can from in here. I can tell you this. One of the other scholars, she called this place the Library of Dusk. Couldn't wait to start exploring. Please hurry. Whatever the Daedra want, it can't be good.
Wouldn't imagine so. We broke the game, what'd you do?
You look like a sturdy one. Should I treat you to my whip or my riding crop?
Neither, please. Hello there.
Darn it!
I have my destroying hammer.
Is this working? Can you see me?
Oh, yeah.
I'll try to show you what's going on inside the library while you smash those lenses. Here goes.
Okay. You're all just vibing?
Did you see that? I'll make some adjustments while you search for the next lens.
Moloch Ball will reward me when I add you to his armor.
Set it ablaze!
Oh, wow. They almost killed me. Where am I now? 5:27. I'm almost there. I'll definitely have it by the time I get out of here. I feel like I'm repeating. Things are instant trade-off. They don't have like any health at all. They do a lot of damage.
Murloc Ball will reward me when I add you to his army.
1-0, I'm winning. Give me 1-0. You mean you beat him the first time?
Light it!
It's working.
That's 2.
I switched the widgets with the gadgets, and that seemed to do the trick. Now let's see if I can get a view into the other part of the library.
Breaking it down.
That was unexpected. I must be doing something wrong. I'll give it one more try while you hunt down the last lens.
Light it up!
Light it up. Hiya. Look at what they need with real people money.
Murloc Ball will reward me when I add you to his army.
You were saying?
Alright, I think I made the proper adjustments. Now, let's see if I can spot my brother.
Oh. Good night, Darkseid.
Lady Laurent, we need to get out of here. This place is a trap.
Oh, Lady
Young
Laurent.
Raynor has already been caught in a spell.
Oh, Tallinger, let's just stay here, you and I, forever.
No, the glamour has taken you as well.
Come, my dear. Let us find a quiet corner among all these beautiful books.
She's lost. Damn! I need to escape before I also succumb to the spell. I'll leave them a note in case the effects wear off.
Spell? Why haven't I been affected? Wait, I just heard the door unlock. It should be safe now. Come meet me in the gallery at the top of the ruins.
He's been taken by the horny. Renegades tell me you can't get a Rolls Royce, you can get one of the smaller ones, so I went and bought a Phantom. Bet his accountant loved that. Oh, just 17 more. Like 14.
Spread out.
Like 12. We're in. Kirith? It's me.
Raynor! Raynor! He can't hear me. Why can't he hear me? Raynor! I can see Raynor through this observation window, but he can't hear me. It must be the spell. And I bet the spell didn't affect me because I'm not attuned to whatever catalyst controls the Magicka Matrix.
A Magicka Matrix?
You know, the spell web. A pretty elegant trap, really.
You're just making shit up.
I think the spell's catalyst has something to do with an interest in knowledge. I'd be insulted, but what can I say? I'm in this for adventure, not scholarly pursuits. And thanks, by the way. The spell seems to be a combination of glamours and illusions.
Oh, nice.
It snared my brother and the other scholarly types. Anyway, we can't leave them like that. We have to snap them out of it.
You have a plan?
I always have a plan.
Good.
It requires you to get down there and talk some sense into them.
So you're glad me to do
I'll
shit.
make sure the Daedra don't lock us in here again. Just find me if Raynor gives you any trouble. And be careful. Illusion magic can be tricky.
Following FX scholars.
Sure, but there may be other spells active down there. Take a look at the observation windows and remember the details of each holding cell. The Daedra must be keeping those notes for some reason, and I believe in always being prepared.
Oh. I'm gonna need... I'm not gonna use Frost ever, or Staffs ever, so... those are actually a little bit better, but mine combos for better because I have a set. That's actually a bit better. This is better. No, those are worse. I'm not ever gonna use the shield. 34 pages for passionates. Trying to fix everything. Well, yeah, I guess so. I want to read the patch notes. Alright, well, your funeral. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Next reward is 5,000 alliance points. Nice. Pick it up from there next time. As soon as the game decides it wants to exit. Well, I think I need to get the task manager out. Has it crashed? It crashed as I exited it, yes. Which is kind of funny. It said, you're gonna be here forever. Oh, okay. Well, as soon as I got the task manager, I decided to exit. Alright. So, we went to day 4. About 2.5 hours. Follower count is 5672. Thank you to Blade for gifting 5 subs. Let me see who it was who got the subs again. It was... 2 girls, Elysium, Bearded Ghost, Kevin, and Naismith. Appreciate that. Let's see if I can find someone else streaming this game. I'm sure there is. A lot of people. This game looks so much different on console. Like, I see some people playing this on console, and like it looks way different. Just the I forget the word for it. But just like visually, some of the you know, the fonts and stuff they use, textures, yeah. It's a little bit weird. Also, this guy's using playing third person. That's crazy work. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. For those guys who don't know, I stream every single day, so I'll be right back on here tomorrow, and I will see you guys then. Good night, guys.